The Maple Leafs have signed a great number of free agents over the years, some better than others. Tyler Bozak, now a St. Louis Blue, stands out as one of the best college free agent signings in league history. But when it comes to the salary cap era and making a splash in the opening days of free agency, the Leafs' record is a mixed bag. Get today's top sports stories in your inbox. For headlines from the Stars award-winning sports journalists, sign up for our daily sports newsletter. David Clarkson arrived with high expectations after signing with the Leafs for 7 years and $36.75 million US. In 2013, David Cooper, Toronto Star file photo, Patrick Marleau, 2017, 3 years, $18.75 million US. A year ago, the speedy, age-defying winger arrived as the first real sign that an established NHL star believed in the Leafs rebuild featuring Austin Matthews and Mitch Marner. The 38-year-old didn't disappoint with a 27-goal campaign. Article continued below. David Clarkson, 2013, 7 years, $36.75 million. Leafs believed they got the best third-line winger in the NHL, but Clarkson, based on the inflated contract, wanted to do more, as they say. He started the season with a 10-game suspension and things went downhill from there. The terms of the deal were deemed an albatross, and his legacy is a trade with the Blue Jackets for Nathan Horton, who never played for the Leafs and will eat up $5.3 million in cap space for another 2 seasons. Tim Connolly, 2011, 2 years, $9.50 million. While chasing centers to play with Phil Kessel, the Leafs lost a bidding war for Brad Richards. Based on how things worked out for Richards as a Ranger, maybe that wasn't the worst thing. Connolly, the former Sabre, never panned out, and before long Bozak resumed his role as Kessel's center. Connolly scored 13 goals in his first season and was buried in the minors for his final year. Mike Komisarek, 2009, article continued below. 5 years, $21.50 million. GM Brian Burke went public about wanting a pugnacious, tenacious team. Signing the bruising, stay-at-home Komisarek from Montreal seemed like the kind of move that would stabilize a young blue line on a Leafs team that didn't think it was far from the playoffs. Komisarek never quite lived up to expectations. Jeff Finger, 2008, 4 years, $14 million. Interim GM Cliff Fletcher seemed to spend just to spend, giving a 27-year-old journeyman defenseman with 94 games under his belt a massive deal for the time. Finger finished his career as a Marley. Jason Blake, 2007, 5 years, $20 million. Finally, a scoring winger for Matt Sundin. That was the idea when Toronto signed the former Islanders winger after a 40-goal season. Blake's numbers went downhill, 50 goals over 3 seasons, and he wore the mantle of GOAT for the Leafs' descent to non-playoff status. Eric Lindros, 2005, 1 year, $1.55 million. Like Tavares, Lindros was a first-round pick pursuing his childhood dream of playing for the Maple Leafs. It was one of the first deals of the salary cap era. Worn down by injuries and time, the Hall of Famer played just 33 games for the Leafs. Kevin McGran is a sports reporter based in Toronto. Follow him on Twitter, @Kevin_McGran.